Welcome back to Factorio. I'm Darkstar and we're doing Bobs and Angels. Now, I've not actually done anything in between the previous episodes, so we're carrying on straight from where we left off, albeit it's a different day for me. So, in the previous episode, we did lots with electronics, so we have it all segregated out. It's all looking good. I'm pretty happy with how we've got everything structured so far. I've currently got a cow me who wants attention, but that's fine. So I've got quite a lot of machines working at the minute. Well, green circuits is anyway. Ooh, red circuits have stopped. Why? Why? Should know fluid. Why? Must have fluid run out. Why? Because I never connected it up. I remember why now. So it was because I wanted to use the previous amount of fluid, didn't I? Good job I noticed that. Anyway, so what are we going to do in this episode? So we're going to do low density structures. We looked at it on the planner earlier. Ultimately, we're not making that much aluminium at all. So if we come over to where aluminium plate is actually being made, which is down here, and we do the rate calculator here, yeah, at the most we make how much? 30. Yeah, this needs to expand clearly. So I'm just going to quickly look to see if there's any aluminium options for us. There's one here with copper and silicon to increase the amount. And the current one we're using now is this one for 240. I'm actually fine with the amount of aluminium ingots we're using. What's this? Processed aluminum, sodium carbonate. Is that a nice loop? Think so. I'll have to check it out. But no, essentially I think I want to increase the amount of aluminium that we are currently producing. So we're going to start with that first. And then I think we're going to extend this rail down here and probably build some like LDS factory around here. That's the thought. Let's actually plan this out properly. Let's say I'm wanting aluminium plates. And I want, I don't know, 2 blue belts worth. So quite a significant amount. We can use this one instead. That'd be easy enough. We'll use the purple ones because we don't have greens yet. We'll make this. Obviously this seems like the better option. Is it quite close to the rest of the stuff as well? Yeah, because we've just got silicon ingots right here, don't we? Well, silicon, yeah, ingots just there. Okay. And copper ingots right here. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. Cat, can you give me some space, please? Thank you very much. Okay, let's go back here. So yeah, I feel that's doable. We'll have to figure out what we're doing with coolant as well. And we just need to remove some of these researchers for now. Let's go back to aluminium. So we're definitely going to use this one. It'll be nice to use this one, I think. Let's add in sodium there, and then aluminium there. Let's pause there for a second. My cat, it was being a little bit noisy. So we have this one here, but what? I went for this one instead. I'm just curious how it would work. So it would require more than we get in. And how do we even make it? No idea. Sodium and carbon dioxide. Honestly, I'm not that bothered. We'll just leave it as it is for now. But we know what we need to do. Let's change this to purple, because we do have purple assemblers. Only need 8 of them. So once it's done that, aluminium. Yeah, I did that one with the color. Cool. We've already got the assemblers, which is nice. Already got the belts and everything like that. Just need to pick up a few of the additional materials. So 8 strand casters for furnaces. So if I could have, thank you very much. And 8 of these. Perfect. So got everything I need. Got enough pipe on me, I think. I've got pumps on me just in case. Cool. I think I should be fine. Where is my car? It's just down here. See you then. Got really worried there for a second. I thought it was going to run over me. It's a good job I've got elevated rails. Anyway, back over here. Oh. Ow. Any other researchers right now? We'll need to go that way at some point for alien research. Should we research something else? I don't know. Got agriculture farming, so we might as well do these as well. Just get rid of them. Yeah. Thank you. I'll have to do something about hello, cat. Hey, here we are. How are we going to do this? Well, firstly, let's bring copper this way. Because we're making a fair amount of copper, let's be honest. My cats are wanting attention. They don't like that I've woken up and ignored them. Terrible, I know. Ooh, what are these? Ceramic filters. Spec transmission? We don't have modules yet, though. What's the point? Let's research more of the agriculture stuff. So bioplastics, temperate farming 2, oil pressing 2, butchery 2, puffers, temperate garden processing. Okay, so we'll do this. Have them come this way. I think what we'll do as well is we'll update this as well. Let's upgrade you with blue. I think I'm actually not going to do anything extra though. Yeah, do this as well. So these will empty pretty quick now. How is it with copper ingots right now? It's not filling up fast, is it? How come? Not getting many of these through. Not very much oxygen. Ooh. Noticing lots of problems. That'll be something to sort out in a bit, I think. Let's do this. I'm just going to drag it this way. This is aluminium. Let's remove some of this. I'm going to remove the manganese, and we'll leave manganese entirely for iron production. Cool. Let's remove these, I think. I'm going to unrestrict this, just so it can use the rest of the aluminium that's in there. Just while it's doing that, I'm going to bring over the coolant and the used coolant. Get that already. Hey. So I think I'm going to have used come down here. And have it like that. Let's do more of the agriculture ones. I kind of just want to get rid of them. It's pretty much a biter refrigerarium. We'll get more crystal processing down this way. I'll leave it for now, because I don't exactly know what I'm doing. And then we have I don't remember how this is set up. So this is the hot stuff, right? Yeah. Let's go up. Yeah, so hot stuff. Also, we've got all the cooling we need. And you've used all of the stuff you need. Cool. Gonna do this. Gonna remove you two. Yeah, and we'll leave research for now. And it feels like we've got loads, doesn't it? Pretty much do. But yeah, this needs to upgrade. Okay. That has removed some of these. Some of you, some of you, some of you, some of you. Do you? Let's get you to offset on the other side. Let's just remove it anyway. Yeah, and that's the rest. Cool. Okay. Let's remove all of those. So we've got our 4 induction furnaces. Probably going to have them like this. Aluminium 3. We'll do this so it can input on multiple sides. So aluminium goes this way. Copper is going to go this way. We'll use the stacks. Lovely. We'll have silicon coming through this way. Let's have the copper come down this way. All right. Now let's bring silicon ingots this way. I am going to ask you to remove your restrictions. And I am going to ask you to upgrade yourself. Thank you very much. Let's come up this way. I didn't even try to make that line up then. I thought I was going to have to move some around as well. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Okay. This seems like a substation job to me. But I will put the substation right here. Okay. Let's remove you guys and you. Cool. Can get rid of all of you then. Let's place these down first, so I need 8 of them. I think that's right. No. Almost. Let's cut these. Thank you. I'm going to use these stacks. Obviously, offset half of them. There we go. And we're going to be using you. Thank you very much. Now let's set up our strand casting machines. Now what I'm thinking of is probably having something like this. So this is what I'm imagining. Need to flip them around though. Have something like that. Let's copy you and flip on the other side. Now having the aluminium here is the easiest bit. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to do is have coolant come this way. Like that. Yep. Have a bit of an underground, I think. Maybe get it from here. These will be making 4 every 2 seconds. Yeah, fast inserts, plenty for this. Let's add in you guys a bit further up, I think. That should be fine. Now let's look at use coolant. We'll have these two like that. And obviously it's going to go this way. Oop. We'll do this. Yes. Huh. This needs to flip around. Let's vertically flip. Have cool coolant on the bottom. I think that makes more sense to me. So if we do that, like that, then we flip these around. Yeah, cool coolant on the bottom. Let's remove you. Let's just do that. So all of this coolant is connected up this way, up here. We still need something to connect these guys up, so we'll do that. Yeah. So this is all connected up this way, yeah? Yeah. And instead of having undergrounds, we'll just do that. Yeah. Happy enough with that. Cool. We'll have coolant come in that way. Now let's look at used coolant. Just going to be like this. We'll make it go up to here. Yep. And then got you guys like this, right? So now if I connect this used coolant up, this, and do, and if there's an issue, you'll see you can't connect it, but clearly we can. Cool. And now we can do how are we going to do this? Damn it. We have used coolant coming this way, which is fine. That is so messy, but it works. Cool. And now we're just going to have a loop come around this way. So what else do we need, really? The loop will do. So we're going to come this way. Have you guys come over here. that's 2 blue belts of aluminium processing. Nice. LDS is a little bit more stable. Before I actually start building the LDSs, I want to upgrade the oxygen setup we have. Because clearly what oxygen we're making there is not enough. What's the ratio for oxygen? I can't remember. I don't know. Let's say I want 1,000 oxygen a second. 1,000 oxygen seems like enough, right? No, I don't see it though. Oxygen. There is oxygen. Yeah, this is the one I want, but I would like 1,000 of you. 13 seems fine. Can I use a different machine? No, it's okay. How many of these do I need? 27. And that's the highest it'll go. Okay, which is tier 3. You can deal with that. Hello, robots. You want to top me up, don't you? Or do you want to remove my trash? That's my trash you want to remove, isn't it? Well, I'm heading to the base anyway, because there's stuff I need. Okay. How many do we have here? 20? Let's grab them all. How many do we have in here? 37. Weird number. Let's pick up... I'm only going to pick up 12 because 12 is a nicer number than 13. And I'm going to pick up 28 of these. So we're always going to have more air than we need. But again, 28 is a nicer number than 27. Okay. I think we've got enough stuff here. We've got enough flare stacks as well, because I think we're going to be producing far too much nitrogen. But yeah, let's fix the air supply. Hey, let's come over here. Whoops. So, let's place these down first. I'm probably going to want to expand steel later. So, I've got a better idea. I'm going to place them all in here. Like big empty space like this, why not? Okay. Do you know what? I said I didn't want 27, but 27 would work nicely with 3 like this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do 27. Nope. That's 27. Cool. You okay, cat? Let's rotate that around. Sorry, my cats are really wanting attention from me right now. Okay. There we go. So we've got the air. Now, could we put all 12 here? Why not? So if we did something like this, I mean, to be honest, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's the one. Thank you. Let's flip you guys around. I'm only going to do nitrogen for now, so that's the easy one. 8, 12. That doesn't look like 12 at all, but apparently it is. Cool. So we'll have the air come in here. Super easy. And I think what I'll do is just copy do that, that. I'll probably remove it from the side though. And also do this. Connect it properly. Do the same with nitrogen here. Get another one of these. Okay, so now we actually have the gases we need. Okay. Are these just overflows? They are. Nice and easy then. So I'm going to deconstruct those. And probably move... Respawn. At least I wasn't in the car, I suppose. Is that my second death? Feel it is. Feel it is. We are going to continue being balanced. I think I'm going to get you to take me to my corpse, please. We'll just run over my dead body again. Thank you. Now you go back to where you need to be. Okay. I'm going to bring oxygen this way. What I am going to do though is back here is I'm going to introduce pumps. That's because of the distances they have to travel. Okay. Let's copy these actually. Okay, So this one's nitrogen, yeah? So let's do you like that, I think. We will have... I'm going to put the overflow valves in the bin. And we'll use these ones instead, because I quite like these. And we'll use 4. So I'm convinced we're going to go through these really, really quickly. Let's copy that. Put you down by 1, I think. It's going to be oxygen. Again, let's put a substation up here. And now let's connect these bad boys up. So we'll start with nitrogen. Excuse me. What is happening here? Let's delete all of that. No. What's wrong with that? That's wrong. Delete. Let's come back up this way. Delete. Okay. Come back down to nitrogen. Lovely. Let's get oxygen from over here, shall we? Yeah. Let's match up that way. Hopefully, steel's working again. Then the problem is as well is how quickly this pumps. It doesn't pump very fast. How about bring this back a little bit? We'll still use pumps, but we'll just use more of them. So that's my critique, is that we're just not getting enough throughput. Yeah. That's doing so much better now, yeah? Like, no issues with oxygen there. No issues with oxygen around here. It's all good. Let us copy this as well. Don't want to leave nitrogen out. There we go. Definitely has enough throughput of everything now. Hi again, cat. How is this doing? Completely satiated. Amazing. Now time to build, I feel. Where is my car? It's down here. You can see pollution is slightly reducing. The slight little square here is less red. I'm going to go back to the base, actually. I want to pick up all the supplies so I don't have to keep driving back. Okay, so I want... Oh, I forgot to mention, I started building lab 2s. We're all ready to upgrade. So that gives us 100. And coming back over here, I want a 75. That's fine. Just for 10 per second. Now I'm going to grab more of these actually. Because honestly, with how slow it seems to make them, I don't think I'll need the fast inserters. So yeah, low density structures take 15 seconds. So yeah, we'll only need the fast inserters for the aluminium. Doing nicely. Except this one keeps missing out. I'm a little bit confused by that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna capture a few gardens. Need to put these back. Let me just grab one more garden, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's start placing more rail down. Don't need any of those. We'll use other blueprints I've got though. We'll use this one. I think this will be fine. Lovely. Move you out of the way. Place you down there instead. No, you're a chain. Let's remove these extra ones. Yeah, that's fine. Let's copy this. So this is going to be titanium and plastic, and then aluminium and LDS. That's all we should need. So let's rename these. Low density structures. Yep, that's the train stop set, and now I need trains. So, what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to set up a smelting train. So I'm going to get this one to collect the aluminium. And the other two will be fine as they are. So if I get plastic, then low density structures, so full and empty. crack on. And then this is going to be titanium. Full and empty. I was wondering, where are the trains? You're taking a while to get here. So, aluminium. So aluminium plates, and then low density structures, full cargo, empty cargo. Off you pop. I think I'll get them to come down this way. Opposite half, as we normally do. Have you come down like this, feed into here, feed out there. Bob's your uncle. And that's what we're going to do for the titanium as well. Now, when it comes to aluminium, we need a lot of it. So it makes more sense, in my opinion, to have it come down like this and feed into a silo. Yes, thank you. How about no? Let's flip these around. There we go. I'm going to limit this though. So I'm going to have it to be like 3 trains full. So let's place some of these power cables down. Let's connect these up. It's nice and easy. Probably going to use some substations around here though, I'm not going to lie. So probably do this and connect you down. That's annoying. Maybe bring the substation up slightly then. And then we can have one of you come like that. Here comes aluminium. Alright, let's just clear stuff up a bit. Now, one of the things I'm mindful of is said we needed 75. Now, that would be 3 rows of 25, which should be alright. But I don't want to do that. What I'm thinking about instead is the number 72, because that's 2 rows of 36, which means that's 4 rows of 18. I think I prefer that number a little bit better. So slightly less, but ultimately I think right now with LDSs, we're kind of overkilling it. Okay. So let's grab these. What I'm thinking about is having the 4 slow ones like this, and just having like 2 rows come up this way, like titanium and plastic. Yeah. We have a dedicated row of aluminium. These are going to be the fast boys. And then we have an output that way for Yeah, but yeah, that's my thought right now. So if I do that's 6 of them. This is 12 of them. That's 18 of them. Now if we copy all of that, no, in fact, just copy all of that. Vertically flip it. And then we can do this. Yeah. And then if we copy all of that, give ourselves a gap of 2 for substations. That's 72 in total. I mean, what we could do, just for good luck, is add on a little bit extra like that. But yeah, I'm going to remove these. I think this makes sense. We'll keep in line with the seed processors. This makes things really easy to connect. But I run out of materials. I honestly thought I had enough LDSs on me. Not LDSs, the regular inserters. Let me just grab some more. Not like we're that far from the base anyway. Whee! I love robots. They make life so easy. Thank you. Okay. Let's move over here. Give myself some space. Where I realise I still don't have enough, isn't it? No, all good. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do the 4 aluminium ones first. Because it just makes the most sense, doesn't it? Why did I do that? That's weird. Anyway. Are you back? Okay. Now let us do you for you, and then we'll do you for you. Do plastic first. We'll do that. We'll do that. Then we'll do titanium like this. We'll be back. Thank you. I'll connect titanium up in a minute. What I want to do is consider the outputs. Okay. I think what I need to do is something like this, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, we're only going to get at most, what, 10 per second? Just one side. Well, blue belt's going to be enough, but I will do that to help balance it. And then, we want to fill up a silo. I think it makes sense. So let's do something like that. Nope. Like that. And like that. So it fills up really fast. But yeah, this is gonna be so slow. I'm gonna remove this actually, and I'm gonna remove this. So we have our substations up there. That makes more sense this way. Do this. This should be enough. Let's connect the titanium up and let them get crafting. And we can craft them up this way. We have our very first LDSs. Again, I feel like I should get an achievement for that. It's a lot of logistics required to get LDSs. Anyway, petroleum. I even make petroleum. Why is that an achievement? I make petroleum jelly. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is just drive over here. This is where we have our rubber and our alien plant life samples. So I'm going to come here and here. Right, I'm just going to do it from one side. We'll get our plant life samples on a train. Let's figure out how we're doing this. Yep. Rubber will be soon. I feel like I've been promising it for like the last 10 episodes. Obviously with this, with plant life samples, there's going to be some kind of condition on it. There needs to be enough for this to continue running. So we'll do this, then we'll do this to that. Enable this if plant life samples is greater than 500. Seems reasonable enough to me. I mean, we still have 3,000 plant life samples ready to be used in science. Anyway, got a few other things we need to put up there. I think we only need 2 more resources for gold science. Oh no, 3. We need batteries as well. Okay. So do we make this 3 longer and bring it all the way down here, or do we put something down here instead? Let's look at the different researchers that we need. We'll be using Space Science Pack at some point. That's going to be really complex in and of itself. And then we have to make gold science packs, which is all 4 of those for alien research. But that all seems like military research that we'll be doing. So I'm kind of ignoring that right now. Still no traffic jams, which is really nice. Cool. It's all running like we expect it to. Can I connect this to the logistics network? No, not easily. We're just essentially thinking about making this station shut if it doesn't have enough in total. Okay. Okay. I knew aluminium was going to be the problem. Do we need another train? How much aluminium's in the thing up here anyway? 51. Yes, we do need another train. Let's place that up here then. So let's come here. Let's come here and copy. Paste. But did they even put the interrupts on this? They did not. Let's add them in. Means I'll need the interrupts here too. Nice, I copied it, changed it, and then pasted it, and it still kept what I... That's cool, I like that. I like that a lot. Just need to wait for the wagon to be built. Missing for construction. Why? You have some. They selected the wrong one. Oh, I've selected the tender. I see. Let me choose the wagon. I'm going to build the train station down here. I think that makes sense. Still waiting for it. It's on its way. That's cool. I'm going to go to aluminium though and change the station so it can accept up to 2 trains at any one time. And to add that extra train signal. Otherwise, I'm going to create a train jam. Oops, sorry. Let's zoom up this way. Don't run too fast. There we go. Okay. So I had created a jam there, but there wasn't anything waiting, which is not too bad. So let's place you there and enable train limit to 2. Cool, I feel like we need to fix you. So I'm going to grab you and grab you. Come back here and get rid of the materials I don't need. Thank you very much. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with all of this. Put that in the bin, grab that. How much manganese goes in here? 51,000. How much manganese do you have over by iron? A chest. Oh. Interesting choice. I love when you kind of like revisit the work you've done and you're like, was I high then? Answer no, I've never played this game high. Or drunk. Okay. I do feel like this is going to have to get extended though at some point. So let's move this, change this to a blue. Gonna come to a silo. Then pull that, grab all that, and pull that. Limit it to you. Grab you. Again, still limit it. I'll be honest, we're probably going to have to upgrade this soon anyway. Right, because I've mentioned it a few times now, I want more steel. I mean, steel's fine, I suppose. It was the ingots that I'm concerned about. I'm not making them fast enough. But what does that make a difference for manganese? None at all. What am I talking about? Ignore me. Go. Where's my car? Up there. I'm going to resupply and then I'm going to build the new train station for science. And then let's get on with utility science. How many machines do we need for it? 27. It's fairly straightforward, we can deal with that. Whee! Ah. Careful, careful, careful. There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to be in a safe space. Let's upgrade this as well. You know what, I feel like I should have on my request. Just give me some robopods occasionally, please. I think I've got enough of everything else. I'm going to dump these for now, though. Shouldn't have manganese on me, but hey-ho. Okay. Let's head over to science. How are we going to do that? I don't know. Can go down this way, can't we? I've made it very complicated for myself. I've kind of blocked all the ways of getting to science I would normally get to. Then this way? Yeah, this'll do. Ow. Yep. I think I was going to build the train station around here. It kind of made sense to me. Ooh, let's do this. We'll do it this way, I think. Lovely. Now we're going to copy you. Paste. Paste. This is everything needed for utility science that's not already here. Yeah, of course robots are going to do it. Okay. Let's come back up here. Copy. Paste, paste, paste. And let's change these around. So here we want blue circuits. We want LDSs that we just made. And we want lithium-ion batteries. All right, so let's get back up towards the trains here. I'm going to place another 2 trains down. Wait for those to get built. In the meantime, run a bit of a tree rampage. Hey. So what do we need to make these? So they're relatively straightforward. Oh, we need titanium as well. Titanium's not there. I would remember that. Let's place that here as well then. Let's place more trains up here. Whoops. And change you to titanium. Okay. So it can do titanium, that's fine. Then it just needs electric engines. Super easy to make. Silicon nitride? Silicon nitride down here? I doubt it. Got sodium hydroxide. Is this another thing I need? I'm really not prepared for this. Good job this is relatively easy to make. Hey. Copy, paste. Silicon nitride. So, I mean, is that 5? How many do I have here? 4. Let's place another one. Let's add these in actually though. So titanium. So full cargo. Cargo. science. What's the last one? It's batteries, isn't it? Okay. So, 6 different things. It's kind of impressive. Well, let's start with the first one, which is the easiest. So, how many of these do we need? 7. Okay. I feel like I'm going to be copying part of this. So I'm going to come here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. That's the 7 regular engines. Then we've got the electric ones here. Do that. Go this way for it, why not? And that's 7 of these. Choose you for regular engines. Here's pipes. I think what we'll do is just that. Keep it nice and easy. And then we can have steel and green circuits coming up this way. Yep. We'll have electric engines come up this, sorry, normal engines come this way, and then electric engines come out that way. What am I doing? I don't need any of that. That's foolish, but we can come down like this and do that instead. Yeah. Hey. Don't think I need iron for any other reason. Just come back to here actually though. Yeah, no. Glass? Monosilicon. Ooh. Do I need additional materials down here? I think I might do. Where is my silicon nitride? your batteries then. Okay. Where's my lithium-ion batteries? I see. It's a good job I'm fairly close to fixing it. We need to extend this though. Ow. Ow. Let's come down this way. Okay, let's stop. So because I'm requesting batteries from multiple places, it makes sense for us to have another one of you. We are going to enable train limit to just 2 though. It's always the little things, you know? Okay, let's go back up this way and request the other materials that we need. Okay. Like we don't have copper up this way, and we don't have any copper wire this way. And we need copper wire. Or copper plates, either or. I think it makes sense to have copper plates because it requires copper plates as part of its ingredients. So we need another one of you. So copper, monosilicon, glass. What else do we need for these? Steel, we've already got. Electronic circuits, we've already got. It's fine. Okay, let's place 3 more trains down. Let's come over to copper plates. Copper plates. There we go. This one. Enable train limit of 1 for now, until I come back down here. So, copper, monosilicon, glass. Okay. Let's look up at glass, which is up this way. Again, enable train limit of just 1. And what do we like for monosilicon? Which is down here. How many train limits? Because we don't have, again, we don't have a signal there. Just 1 again. So full cargo, go, empty. Full cargo, empty. T. Copper plates. Okay. That is definitely everything we need, right? All right. I'm just going to copy this actually. This is exactly what we need. Yep. Let's spread this to. Yep. Go down like you to there. Okay. Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up. Drop, 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 drop. We just need the lube. How are we getting said lube? I have no idea. Maybe we do that. So electric engines. So done, 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 and done. Next task. Let us put the maker right here, I think. So if we do this, go out that way. Maybe not out that way, give myself a little bit more breathing room. And you can go that way. This is going to be the medium one. Or is it small? Small, okay. Small's nicer, uses less materials. Okay. So you still require steel and green circuits, but this is the last time we're going to be using them. So I'm going to just do this, that. Okay. I'm going to have copper, but I think what I'm going to do is place one of you there. And do that. And then we can have copper come here. Makes sense to me. We then also need silicon and glass, which again could just go on the same one. So if we just have one going like that, that'll be fine. So we could do that. Okay, let us get the substations, and I think what I'm going to do is this. Okay. Head down here. We have everything with us, which is delightful. So I'm going to have all of these come out like this. I'm going to upset half of them. Do this. Have it limited like that, I think. And we're just going to copy, paste, 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 paste. I'm going to do you to here. Almost. Okay. That should be fine. Yep. Connect you guys up. If I'm right, I think that's all the materials required except copper. So I'd only just remembered about it. So we'll connect it up now. Lovely. Okay, so the next thing we need to produce is the bearings. So what we're going to do is something like so the balls are going to come from here, and the bearings are going to be there. Now we're going to have two of these because these work so fast. Okay. Have the titanium like this. Have it come down like this. Then we'll have bearings come out. I'm just trying to think. I think I want another material to come here, maybe like silicon nitride. So if I have the bearings come out here, silicon nitride comes like that. Then we can have... I want it like this. That's what I'm thinking. So let's move these around. All right. Get rid of these. Go away, trees. No one likes you. Then we can have you come out like this, and then silicon nitride can come in this way. Yeah? Maybe even go there. Let's get the next two materials out. Almost. Like, these just like move constantly, but I think as well, let's place another one, because I don't think it's fast enough. Now, now we need 7 of these. The 7's an awful number. So we're gonna go 8, I think. So you guys. And we're gonna have, how fast do you move? 5 every 35 seconds. Amazing. So let's pick up from there. We're also going to pick up from here, but we're going to drop off down here. So if we copy, paste, paste, paste. I knew I was going to run out. Any chance I could get some Roboport assistance? Please. Thank you. I'll stay here. If you could bring all the stuff for me, that would be amazing. Thank you. And then the last 2 things we need to put on. Is it 3 things? Yeah, that's 3 things. Cool. You robots are so tired. I was actually thinking about this. It'd be a good way to get rid of resin. Yeah, let's remove that. I say remove it, research it. Explosives. Shall we? I think we shall. We'll do that one too. Get nitroglycerin. We'll have cordite and stuff. Let's research for later for sure. Okay. Robots, people are waiting. Alright, pod away now. Snooze, you lose, guys. Cool. Let us change this to that one. And then we can have you guys like this, but extend you out a bit. Ah. What's happening with electricity? Ooh. Ooh. All the solar can't keep up, can it? Interesting. Yeah, funny. Funny. So. Okay. All right. Let's do this. I think what we'll do is we will place these right here. Our focus should be more solar. We should not be reverting back. Then I'm just going to copy all of that and paste you in like that. Oh, this is not good at all. But yeah, over the last 10 minutes, we can see where the coal like pretty much run out. So yeah, solar is not enough right now. And it's night time, so that's the problem. But obviously we're building more now. I think what I'll do is we've produced quite a lot of like big solar panels. Like I wasn't sure how to utilize them. But I think right now it doesn't matter about how to, it's that I must do. If we come up here, no, down here. So yeah, these large ones, so we have 100 of these. So why not just pick these up? So these are like the big boys. And potentially, I could just put them like in between here, you know? Because what else am I using the space for? More things research, which is nice, I suppose. Can't do anything about it. How's power doing now? Yeah, the satisfaction is so high because of the accumulators. It wants to use charge the accumulators, but there's not enough spare. Because it needs to charge up other things like rubber ports. Accumulator charge is still 0. Hey. What are we going to do? As a temporary measure, I could come to this coal mine perhaps. I might just steal part of it just while the accumulator charges up. Less than ideal. It's not what I want to do. I'm going to do it though. So I'm just going to put in a little chest here, dump you all in there, grab the enriched blocks. Speaking of enriched blocks, could we take some of those? Because they have quite a high fuel value. Do I have any in the chest? No, stop research. Don't have enough time. Yeah, let's grab all of you. Why not? Be good for the environment. Ooh, all that uranium, which is quite nice. So yeah, that was from the thermal processing that we were doing, or the thermal processing of the different ores. Coal plant, where's coal? It's down here. Coal. Need to fix that soon. no, this is not the solution to this problem. I really wish I had some other materials on me. Okay, I'm going to change this to a filter. Only coal, please. That should help a wee bit. I need to come back over here though. Repair what I've damaged. I wasn't expecting coal power to fail so soon. I knew it was going to. Thank you. Down here. I'm going to grab my silo. And I'm going to go back towards the coal mine to repair it. And then replace those chests. Not chests, the underground pipes. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Yeah. I broke it right here. What's that producing, I wonder? Oh, for all the oxygen. This is already running out, isn't it? Yeah. It's running at full pelt now, at least. Yeah, we need to increase solar production. By a factor of 2. But the problem is we're just waiting for materials. I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna manage power. I mean, to be honest, one of the things I was going to do, I mean, I've talked about rubber enough, haven't I? But the rubber I'm going to go for is planting trees. But we have a byproduct of trees. And I could essentially just turn the trees into wooden blocks and then burn those away. I think. Can't I? Can I make wood blocks another way? Yeah, how do I make wood blocks? Made from wood processing, wooden pellets. Is that the only way to make wood blocks? I'm not that bothered for doing that recipe then. I mean, I could just burn it. So I could turn it onto stuff. Yeah. Could just burn it directly then. Okay. It's an option. Anyway, for now, let us bring the last of the materials that we need. Nope. Oh. So you need... It's LDS is what you need the least of. Okay, so we'll have LDSs down there. And then we can go over here. So this could be for gold and space. Okay, so how are we going to get you guys in, I wonder? Might mean doing something like that, perhaps? Then like that. Yeah. Then we can do that for you. Utility science. What were we researching first? Well, I already mentioned it was going to be this first. Might as well research these before everything goes to pot. Then we're going to need metallurgy 3. And then we'll get these ones. So I'll want better platinum. I'll want better tungsten. So yeah, those are the researchers I want from gold. How is power doing here? So it's... I mean, for the ones that are using this, it's going pretty slowly. Great. What are our power solutions? Now, obviously I'm thinking about nuclear because I've got the uranium to process as well at some point. But honestly, nuclear scares me a bit. I'm not gonna lie. We've got this one. This is the easiest one to do. Then we can make uranium 235 and U-234 cells. Which should be relatively straightforward to do. There isn't really any enhancements though, but once we've got this, we've got a depleted uranium fuel cell. We can then process it to potentially get neptunium, but that's another research later. Neptunium, I like the word. Okay, that reassures me slightly. I mean, I can do the uranium right now, can't I? Like the ore sorting. Because I've had that a while. Yeah, I had it as part of 3. Is it something I want to do? Is it worth it? Is it worth it now, is my question. I mean, we'll need to do this one as well. And then we could do that one. Thorium processing, we could go straight to thorium. That way we don't even have to use any uranium potentially. Oh, I see. There's so much to do. How are we getting on with solar panels? Still have 400 required. For these, already using 8.9. So we're using less than 100. And it's producing in a significant amount more. Ooh, hello. My concern, though, is if I start building centrifuges and shit like that, it's going to be a power drain, because centrifuges use a lot of power, don't they? Like 4 of these is going to use a megawatt. 4 of these is going to use 3 megawatts. Is it worth it? Of course it's worth it. Just need more stable power right now. I think that's full again, actually. Maybe don't drive that way. Not through all of the different assemblers. Or through the rubber pots. Maybe we go through where there isn't any buildings. I am an idiot sometimes. Let's grab more of these. Hello. That these have so much more fuel value than coal does. I'm just like, we can use some of it for now, just while solar's getting built. So yeah, if you're playing along, make sure you build more solar construction than I've got. One assembler is not going to cut it. All of this. It's almost all gone. mean, it is filling up. Hey. Okay. I'm thinking about my potential options here. Let's check off these. We've done LDSs, we've done utility science. Not currently researching these. Is it worth researching these? Do I want to go nuclear? No. Uranium 239. These look powerful. 8 gigajoules. Let's say I wanted to produce 1 MOX in 10 seconds. How would I need to do that? Yeah, I really want you to get off my keyboard. Thank you very much. 8 gigajoules is a lot. So 0.1. 1 every 10 seconds. Uranium 238. Nice and easy, we can do that. Plutonium. We are probably going to have to do from something else, right? I don't know. Clearly it'll be from that one then. How do we get neptunium? It's only ever going to be from processed things here. So we need to start making uranium fuel cells first, is what I'm hearing. Processing those, and then processing those byproducts. And we use them to get the neptunium. And it's not like we can skip straight to thorium. I mean, I've been looking at some of these, and I'm very mindful that this is heavy water. Which implies that there is deuterium-based fusion. So we need a thorium power cell. We need muon fusion catalyst. This doesn't seem the easiest to do, you know? I mean, that doesn't seem complicated to do. Then how do we get the muon fusion catalyst? We process deuterium, that's fine, but how do we make it in the first place? By using the thorium fuel cells. We use thorium fuel cells by getting plutonium, which can only be got from processing uranium. So yeah, we have to do the entire life cycle. Would we want the power to come down here? Maybe have some robot network managing it? bring the different materials that it needs, like iron, zinc, lead, and the like? I don't know. A lot to think about. I think, though, setting up 1,000, amazing. Yeah, setting up uranium ore, and probably setting up thorium ore is probably ideal. As well as doing plutonium, not plutonium, platinum and tungsten. It's just more producers right now. This is just what I'm very, very mindful of. Now, all right, let's come down here. Let us make some centrifuges. I don't think I've got them down here at all. So we're going to make them down here, I think. Centrifuge. That's how you spell centrifuge, right? So how many centrifuges are there? It's just the 3, isn't it? Cool. So this is essentially what I did when building this mold. When I did it did it manually. We can make everything. So let's pick up from there, pick up from here. Also did the red wire as well, so always enabled that. So I only ever want 1 in here, and here I want 20. We're going to get you to pick up from here and pick up from here. Now you guys need a shit ton of stuff, so I'm just going to... No, I didn't mean to do that. Don't use filters. Do those. Maybe not 1,000. Shall we do 200? Seems reasonable. And then you need all of this. We've got all of it in anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy with all of that. You're going to pick up from here. You're going to drop there. Yeah. Okay. Now let's think about uranium reactors and thorium reactors. Okay, so you use different ones anyway. We can still place all 3 here. But we do need 4 for heat pipes. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. This is hardly biopressing. Okay, so those are going to be heat pipes. Is there any more nameplates around? Yes, there is. Any more? No. 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 Well, let's make some more then. Half tempted to take all that wood up to the power supplies. Let's go here. Here. Pipes. And then down here, it's going to be actors. Need one more. Cool. Obviously, for now, we're only going to build the one. We also need other things as well, like heat exchangers, don't we? Do we have any heat exchangers? Boiler 2. How does it deal with heat exchangers then? So if we come up to here, okay, so this is just building the heat pipes, I understand that. Burner heat source. Ah, we have to research it separately. Heat exchanger, heat exchanger. Yes. Maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Well, once we've done more heat pipes. Yep. How many versions of heat exchangers are there? 4. And how many versions of steam turbines are there? I assume 4 as well. No, just 3. So temperature output. Oh, I see how it works. So technically it's only 3 because that heat exchanger would use chemical processes for this. So we would use like this burner heat source. Okay. That makes sense. Just gonna make some more of these. So I'm going to do heat exchangers. Heat exchangers, and then we want steam turbine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Make one more. I feel like there's a lot of work before we actually get onto nuclear. This is going to be 4 like this, and this is going to be 3 like that. Hey, we'll do more of that in between episodes. I think what I'm going to do now, though, is I am going to set up uranium, thorium, platinum, tungsten. How are we for power? Not amazing. Still relying on this quite a lot. Though this is topped up quite nicely. Those fuel blocks have slowed it down tremendously. Just thinking as well, do I want to produce more of these? No, I'll leave it for now, because we don't have that many more to produce before the solar panels are complete. So, let's add a new production line. So what do I want? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to choose you, and you. There is fluorite, but do I want to produce this separately? I don't think I do. Might do later. Anyway, let's say we want 30 of you. We want 30 of you. 30 of you. And 30 of you. And we use regular ones. We can use the purples, amazing. And these, we must use these. I think for you then we're going to use blue, that way we've got equal numbers. Let's get all the materials we need then. I've got enough silos. Just turn personal logistics on. I didn't realize I had so much crap on me. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up do that. So I've got 16 on me. I'm going to head to where tungsten is, because I want to change these into the tier 5s. I don't want them all to be responsible for building them until I'm ready. How is this doing? That's fully done again. I'm just thinking to myself, all of this is being made from mud that I have too much of and water. I could totally copy this setup and just bring it down here so it always constantly feeds up. Oops, hello. Oops, hello. Just try not to do that. I've already gone too far up anyway. I need to go down. I can't go here. I can go here though. Hold on. Bear with me a second. Is my alarm telling me to wake up? Where is tungsten? Oh, it's up there. I forgot. So I want to rebuild all of this anyway. Let's just take that off of you. We need to pick up some stuff though. Ow, sorry. I need to pick up some concrete bricks, I believe. And then we can make the tier 5 stuff. So I've never done nuclear in Bobs and Angels, so this is going to be very interesting when I actually get started with it. So let's come back over to grab these. So let's just pick up a stack for now. Come over to you, and then 16 of those. Okay, So we'll have everything we need there. And let's pick up the other 20 he wants, isn't it? One, two. What other things do we need? Heat exchangers again, yes. Come back up this way. What about steam turbines? I definitely feel like we're missing a trick with steam turbines. Where are they? Steam turbine 1. Steam turbine 2. I don't think I want 3s yet, because they are going to require quite a few materials. I mean, we have nitinol already, so that's fine. Okay. Ooh, that's titanium. After everything, really, but there's just too much to do first. So that would get us set up with nuclear once we start processing it properly. But let's go back and actually build different things we need. I wasn't worried at all. All right. Hello, here we are. Quickly there. So how many do I need? Nope. Let's copy it then from somewhere else. Or not, we could just build it ourselves and then copy that. See, easy enough. I can place you down. Put you there. And then put you here. We can copy that. And do the copy and pastes. Why do I leave it so wide? I mean, I can do it tighter, can't I? Just like that. And then leave that top one taller. I think this one's going to be tungsten ore. So if I am not mistaken, tungsten ore requires 4 in total. Okay, that's fine. Remove you guys. That's how I wanted it. And then this is going to be the same for platinum. So if I copy all of that up to here, and do that. So let's paste that all the way up. So what do we need? We're going to need hybrid. We're going to need sapphirite, I believe. What else do we need? Juvelite and stereotype. Nope. Stereotype. And juvelite. And then that can just be tungsten ore. Let's come over here and build out. This is going to be platinum. Platinum. Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be, I'm sure it's Stirritite again. No, it's all the others. Okay. Malaya. Cerebite. Hybrid. Ruthenium. I don't think there's any other nuclear things, is there, that I need? I'm not bothered about Centrifuge 3, though I will later for when I need thorium processing. I'll need to head towards thorium processing at some point anyway to make these thermoelectric generators because they're needed for rocket silos. Because they are needed for the satellites. It's going to be wild to make, I am sure. Anyway, this is bobonium. And then finally this platinum ore. Now, when it comes to the other two, so only uranium requires 3. So we'll do that. I don't have any more train stations on me, annoyingly. I only ever carry 1 stack. That's fine, I can fix that. I'm going to paste this as well. I'm going to remove part of it though. There we go. But I think I want this to move higher. Yeah, so it's like that. Yeah. Yep. Now we can place you like that. That'll be fine. Rename these. So this is going to be uranium ore. Is it uranium ore? Is that what it is? Or is it just uranium? I feel it should be uranium ore. Yeah. So what do we require for you again? Laphorite, Stirritite, and Rubite. Laphorite. Hybrid. Rubite. What was the other one? Was it Stirritite? Yeah. And then just uranium ore. What I will do while I'm here, so I'm going to place this over here. Forget that. I need Space Edge to be able to manually drive. Because rather than just keeping all the uranium in my car, I could just put it in the silo. Thank God we're not playing Factorio. And let's name these as well. This is going to be thorium. Now these again require hybrid. Then they require baric and cupric crystals. We have thorium all out of that. Hey. I can actually start producing the ores over here, because I'm probably going to need more like belts and stuff anyway, so I'm not going to head back to base just yet to grab rails. But let's... I was just trying to figure out how I've done it in the past. So I'm going to do that. Copy, paste, paste, paste. We've all done this before now, haven't we? Let's point them in the right direction. We'll just copy this actually. No, it's not there. Okay. So this is tungsten, yes? Cool. So we're going to get 8 of these. That should be right for having 2 come in that way. Apparently not. Let's cut you, make come forward just by 1. Let's try that again. Together eventually. So we are going to take. So I'd like you to pick up from here and here, here and here. Copy and paste. I'm going to do that. But because these guys work quite quickly, we're going to use these bulk inserters. You're going to do on the inside. I'm going to copy, flip you, do that. Remember the time when I wouldn't like blueprint belts? So I'm like, you work too slow. Yeah, anyway. So we're going to do that to that. Oh, no, we're not. That don't work. Well, let's do this. Let's get it out. How have I done it over here? I gave myself more space. That's what I did. So what I'm hearing is that this is my fault. It's fine. Let's limit these as well. Thank you. We already have a power shortage. We don't need to exacerbate it. I'm gonna go up here. What I am going to do is I'm going to blueprint all of this. like this. Don't keep the train stops. But everything else I want to keep. Then I'm going to do you like that. And it keeps like some of those conditions there. We're obviously going to change the recipe to platinum. Yeah. And then we can use silos like this. We're doing that. Yeah, and I'm just going to come to this blueprint I created and select new content, copy it again. No train stations or vehicles, thank you. And then let's paste it again. Just need to sort out power now. Power should be relatively straightforward. Do I want to do that actually? Not for just a few of these. That should be fine. Yep, that looks fine to me. Let's do the rest of you guys. So let's place one of you here. One of you up this way. Let's figure out power again. Be fine with power. Let's connect you up. Alright, so that's platinum done now. Power like. Okay, so solar's taken over, which is nice. This has stopped completely, which again is nice. Reassures me slightly. There is no uranium, however. Why not? What's happened to uranium? And aluminium plates. Okay, you've stopped because you've stopped. You've stopped because you don't have any aluminium. You've stopped because you don't have any copper. Copper's stopped because of what? No, you don't have enough anodes. Anodes have stopped because you don't have enough oxygen. Oxygen has stopped because of what? There's too much nitrogen. My Jesus Christ. Hey. One thing was pointed in the wrong direction. Of course it was going to be something as silly as that. Let's delete this. Probably shouldn't have done that while not paying attention to the road. Ah, bollocks. Can I get through that gap? Then the answer is no. Ooh, I can. Go me. But no, that's why all the power requirements suddenly died, because I'd stopped making copper. Copper is integral to so much. Right. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it in here. That should be fine. Shouldn't have any issues with these. Depends if I actually use that oil down there. So we do have a nice patch up here too. Though that is bigger. So I might use it. Figure it out anyway. Cool. What else do I need? So I've got everything I needed for... Okay. Just needed rail and stations, and I've got those now. Just while I'm here, actually, I'm just going to ask the robots to place trains for me. So we need 10 for that amount, because obviously it's like the tungsten and the platinum and all the 4 different ingredients they require. So that's that many. Then we're going to need another 5 for uranium, and then we're going to end up needing another 4 for thorium. Let's not copy you. Now copy you. Okay. Panicked there for a second. Okay. Now we are over here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy part of this. That's good enough for me. I'll have you just there, and then we'll have a power cable like that. Lovely. What we will do though is have you guys come this way. And we'll have you do that. Okay. Right, so you guys just need 10 of these. And we're only making 30 anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Thank you. So we'll have you come up this way. Up this way. We'll pick up from there. Pick up from here. Here, yeah. Copy you guys. You guys. Do that. And we'll probably just end up copying you, placing you somewhere over here, I imagine. So you're going to be uranium. You come down this way. Let's copy this again, actually, just with the extra bits attached. Let's have, I'll go up here, and then do you, and you. Okay. Thought you would have connected. Apparently not. And then we can come down this way, down here. And you down that way. Lovely. Let's build the rest here. I'm going to just copy that bit though. Wanted. Okay. Change the recipe to thorium. Let's just do the power now. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, we don't want all of it, do we? So we're just going to copy, paste, paste, paste. We'll have this one come up this way. Then you do that, and you do that. And you can go this way as well. So you're going to go like that, up that way, down, up, up, up. And we're going to do this one way. So we can do you up this way, you up this way, and then try to get some kind of connection here. And we should have thorium. Let's set up the trains now. So I'm just going to add in hybrid catalyst, full cargo, really eager there. Let's do tongue. Empty cargo. I was not expecting them just to like shoot off straight away. Hybrid. Full cargo. Platinum. Empty cargo. I'll change these though to uranium. And thorium. Nice and easy to do. Why did I think this could handle 2? I don't know. I should fix that. Alright. Let's do all the different materials now. So, sapphirite, full cargo, stone, empty cargo. I'm going to do stereotypes. So eager. And this is going to be purified rubite. Full cargo. Platinum. Empty cargo. Platinum. It's Britannium. And I think the last one is Bobmanium, isn't it? So, I think that's all of them. Now we just need to do uranium now. Before I do uranium, I'm just going to place a few more trains. I think it's 4 I want. Instead of 4, but hey, I've got 5 now. So this is going to be thorium ore, so various crystals, full cargo. Empty cargo. And cubic. Full cargo. Then we have uranium. Sapphirite crystals. I'd like to go there first, actually. So full cargo, empty cargo, So it's Styrite next. First, full cargo, empty cargo, and then it's rubite crystals, isn't it? Empty cargo. How many active trains do we have now? Nearly 300. Love that. Okay. So we're part way there. I think I'm going to head towards hybrid and add in a few more rail signals. I mean, we're getting tungsten ore nicely already. That's fine. What about platinum? Not yet. So you're at hybrid catalyst. Okay. What's power like? Yeah, it's not good. What's fuel source like? Not ideal. Fairness, I do actually just want to come down this way. Don't understand why I haven't done this before. Like that. And we can increase the trail limits to 2. Half a gigawatt of power. Oh dear. Yeah, we need something better. We need something better. At least we are getting nuclear fuel. Ooh, hello, are we... No, we're not stuck. Just waiting. It's just congestion. A very busy junction. Even safe for me to cross. I don't even think so. Robots, why are you all the way up here? I would have come to you guys. Right. Well, I think we're in a relatively good position. Not that good a position, actually. What did I do with ferrous crystals? That's such a weird thing. Where's the ferrous crystals? train. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, remove you. Would you mind going to thorium or with the ferrous crystals, please? That would be amazing. Let's go back up to while we're producing the ores and fix that. No. Okay. Oh, no, no, not that much. Please don't use that much. That is a stupid amount to use. Let's grab all of you and put turn trash off for now. Ooh. One train full, please. That's what you guys have done. Dear oh dear. Let's fix this side. We now have a thorium ore. Okay. Well, let's bring you guys like this then. When it's set up so it's ready in the future. Obviously we're not going to be using thorium for a bit. Let's come over to platinum. 1,000 science productions. Lovely. This isn't working because I have not changed the recipe. Now we have platinum. And we're currently not making any uranium yet because we've not actually connected anything up. Okay. This. And let's do you to there. And then you to there. Okay. Now we have uranium ore being processed. Marvelous. That is being utilized so fast. Okay. Well, I think this is where we're going to take a break. In between episodes, I'm going to have a think about what we're going to do about power situation. That's our big concern right now. We have dedicated platinum and tungsten done. Modules is not going to happen yet. Rubber, maybe. I'm going to keep teasing us with rubber until it's like episode 73 or something like that. We definitely need to work on some centrifuges. I think I'm going to add in more of the enriched fuel blocks because they seem to be helping significantly. But yeah, I'm going to have a think about how we're going to do this. Because at the minute I am unsure. The solar panels are being produced too slowly, and to be honest, even if I increase production here, I don't think we get enough of the materials in. I mean, I could try. I'll think about it. Probably will do. We'll figure it out. But as I said, that's what I'm going to do in between the episodes. In the meantime, you take care of yourself, each other. Hopefully you enjoy this episode and you come across to the next one where we try and figure out what we're going to do next. You take care.